Welcome back, friends. We are joined now by Sarah Carr and Mark Odell of the Air Burns Club International of the Missouri Ozark Mountains. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Yes, okay. Well, thank you so much for being on the show. We're talking about Tartan Day. Not to be confused with our own Tom Turton, Tartan Day. But can you tell us a little bit about the Air Burns Club and what that stands for?
Well, the Air Burns Club originated several years ago in Missouri. And we were planning a burn supper, and I was trying to find some recipes. I got online, and all of a sudden I met this lady from Air, and that's where my husband was born. And so we started talking about recipes, and eventually we evolved into having the very first club outside of Ayr, Scotland, in the world. Oh. So here we are. And we all celebrate Robert Burns' birthday. And we do a lot of fun things, and we kind of gear toward a family orientation with the Air Burns Club. We did them in my home, and we had 64 people, and I think that was the last time that you were over there. They were eating on the, sitting on the steps, eating. They were all over the house. And we even had a children's program. And this is the little spider.
Oh, can I see that?
And there's a legend to the spider. You want to tell
Very
it?
good. I don't know the legend of the spider,
Oh,
Sarah.
you don't?
I
okay.
don't, yeah.
Look how cute that is with its tartan.
Yeah.
It's
Tartan.
adorning its tartan.
Have you heard the saying, if at first you don't succeed, try again?
Uh-huh.
This is comes back because of Robert was hiding in a cave, and he saw this little spider, and it kept trying to weave this web and didn't succeed, but he was running and trying to make a new life for himself. So he came up with this, first you don't succeed, I'll try again. So, so that was one of the children, and the kids got to take those home.
That's adorable.
Oh, how fun.
Isn't that fun?
Oh, wow.
So,
okay, so Tartan Day.
So, Tartan Day. So Tartan, this is Tartan. This is a family tartan. This is my family tartan. This tartan here is a special tartan that Sarah brought to celebrate, this one right here, to celebrate the Declaration of Arbor Oath, which was a, it was an event that happened in Scotland in 1320, and then in the late 90s, it became, it was used as a springboard to create a way for Scottish Americans and Scottish North Americans, people outside of Scotland who have Scottish heritage, to celebrate that heritage. And so it started in Canada, and then now it's in America or the United States as well. And a big celebration in New York. We're having a celebration on April 13th at Wire Road Brewing Company at 6:00 p.m. We're just going to throw our tartan on and just celebrate our Scottish heritage.
How fun is that?
Yeah.
Can I ask a quick question about the tartan? Because
Sure.
if you're not Scottish, A, is it inappropriate for a non-Scottish person to wear a kilt? And is your family pattern passed on, or can you get a new pattern for maybe a new family?
So there are lots and lots. This is like a regional or a celebratory tartan. There's tartans that go far past families at this point. So if you don't have an actual family tartan, or you're not Scottish, but you just want to, you know, you're intrigued by Scotland.
Yeah, passionate about it. Yeah.
Passionate about Scotland, you can find tartans that are totally appropriate for you to wear.
I'll add to that, my husband had a heritage kilt. His was 100 years old, had been passed down in the family, and our grandson, Michael Dake, will be getting his tartan.
Oh, that's so special.
And then we have great-grandchildren, and they will get one. So,
I love that passing on tradition.
Yeah. So how do people get involved with the Tartan Day celebration?
They just, for that particular event, it's just kind of a show up. I mean, it's just kind of a show up and hang out kind of event. Nothing real formal is planned. There should be some bagpipers there.
Oh,
People love the bagpipes. So.
And can you tell us about the food you brought really quickly before we run out of time?
Oh, I'm 90. I'm taking a class over at OTC. I am having more fun, and so yesterday, guess what we made? Scones.
Oh.
So I thought, oh my goodness, they have to go out so you all can have them. And then the other day, I made some shortbread for you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
90.
you,
You don't
Sarah.
look 90 years young. Goodness gracious.
If I rest, I rust. And
I like that saying.
I am
love
so
it.
blessed. God's left me here for a purpose.
Amen to that.
Maybe it's to aggravate you all today.
I love it. Well, we want you around as long as possible then.
You know I'm going to be back out here on the 14th.
Okay, please do. We're
And-
excited.
Yeah.
So good to see you guys. Thank you so
you so
much.
much. Yes.
We've learned a lot. We get to eat and celebrate Scottish history. Thank you guys.
On a break, brew up a cup of tea.
All
There
right.
we go.